I'll call this order to start for December 4th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m. Can I get a roll call?
Mike Hanna, present.
Dave Craven's present.
Lisa Floyd, present.
Bruce Swing, present.
Okay, we have quorum. Asked approval of the meeting minutes for November.
Motion to approve the minutes from the special meeting in November.
Second.
The meeting minutes have been approved. Next thing on our agenda is old business, the annual reports.
Good evening. So we do have Brady Rogers from Reedy Financial. He is online. Reedy Financial, just to be extra safe, they did send out those impact letters to those overlapping taxing units. Those went out, giving them notification that that meeting is this evening. We had already presented the annual report that was presented to your body last couple weeks ago on the 17th of November. All of you were present for that. If you have any questions, you're most certainly welcome to ask. We've got Brady on the line to answer anything if anything has come up since that presentation. The intent for tonight is that if there was not a attendance for any of those overlapping units, that would have been from the school, the park, the Green Township, Fall Creek Township, the town of Pendleton being the civil town. And in the meantime, we've not received any inquiries, any opposition, any concern in regards to what notifications did go out. But that being said, you as a body, if you have any questions about what was presented, myself or Brady would be more than happy to answer your questions.
Any of the board members have questions?
Okay, all right. That is the only thing that we had for business for discussion for tonight. There was one question that was asked at our last month's meeting that was regarding the community sports and wellness agreement on whether or not if they were to change ownership, if that agreement was null and void, or if that was still active and live and the town would be subject to those same obligations and agreements that they had entered back in 2018. So I reviewed the contract, the resolution, and it does pass on to any future successors. It even could be a tenant, whether or not if they owned in part or in full, or even simply leased. Those would still apply and kind of run with the land with that occupant through 2035, which would be payable then ending in 2036. So just wanted to share that with the board. I know that was raised by your body last month. We just wanted to make sure we got that answer back to you.
Thank you.
Yep. And we could always, if you'd like, we can provide copies of the ordinance and the resolution. Be more than happy to send that out if you'd like to take a look at it. So, that is all that we have for staff.
Okay.
Brady, did you have anything that you wanted to add, or are we?
No, that sounds
Yep.
right. I just wanted to make sure we were here to cover all our bases, so.
Don't believe we have any new business.
You can adjourn if you like.
And do we have any public comments?
Well, we have a development committee. What is the function of the redevelopment committee?
The function of the,
Redevelopment committee.
yeah. Okay, I mean, I can answer that. The redevelopment commission, this body here, they are a body that oversees our TIF program. So it's our tax incremental finance program. They kind of make those decisions to determine if creating those allocation areas, which those allocation areas are properties within our jurisdiction, within our community, that we pull those tax revenues from. So they are the body that creates a declaratory resolution to express that interest in creating that allocation area. Then it goes through other supporting bodies of the town. So we go then next to the Planning Commission, then it goes on to Town Council, and then it comes back to them to confirm that resolution to establish those areas for those TIF program benefits to our community. They are also involved with approval of projects. So those projects that are supported by those tax increment finance funds, they then are the body that then would hear and listen about those projects being proposed, making sure that they meet the statutory requirements and approves those expenditures for that run through their board. And then sometimes too, as we've experienced in the last couple of years, we have economic development agreements that we've entered in when it's deemed to be a benefit to the community. So they are the body that also then approves some of those developments along that way. They would then partner with the Redevelopment Authority and the Economic Development Commission. They all kind of play a part in those approval processes as well. Yeah, and they also can look into creating creative funds for different projects as well that benefit those allocation areas. Anything else the body would want to add or anything? Well, sorry.
If there's not any further questions, then I would ask for a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
A second.
Thank you.